Hey, it's January 25th, 2021, and this reading is for Geminis. And it is... It's supposed to be an advice reading for you, but obviously you don't want the cards to shuffle. The Knight of Cups. Let's see who will come back out. Let's see what advice and guidance Gemini needs for right now. Two of Wands. And the Sun card. And I feel like I should just stop right there, but I'm not gonna. You've been waiting for some kind of news or something to come to a resolution, and it's going to as soon as you stop waiting for it to happen. It's kind of like this Two of Wands, like that bird's trying to find a place to land, but it's not going to land on your arm, and it's not going to come land near you because it might perceive you as a threat. So it's kind of waiting for you to take a step back so it can come land in front of you. Because you got the Sun here, which is like everything being cleared, clarified, made right. All the zodiacs are in balance, everything's lit up. There's two people here, so you could be waiting for word from somebody, and the process of waiting for that word is keeping that word from coming to you. Another reading I was doing earlier had the same thing. Somebody was like waiting for water to boil, and they were staring at it, and it wasn't boiling because they kept staring at it. But the minute they walked away from it, it started boiling. Look. Everything's going to be fine, Gemini. Whatever's going on, you have great news coming towards you. Four of Pentacles. Let's see what this, the Two of Wands, what the advice for the Two of Wands is for you. The Doctor. Joyfulness in reverse. So this is reminding me of what I've been feeling earlier today. I've been waiting for something to come through, and it hasn't been coming through, and I've been feeling really kind of bummed out about it because things have been kind of not very sunny. Kind of like the cards here. Oh, come on. I find it, see, this is what I mean. This is a perfect example. I'm trying to fix something like a doctor to make this light shine better on these cards, but the more I'm trying to mess with it, the more it's messing the light up. So whatever you're attempting to do, do something completely different. If you're feeling sad and your emotions are off or your mind is off, instigate a different sense. Start to smell something differently, or taste something different, or change your environment around, or maybe go for a walk. I don't know what time it is or what the weather is where you are, but remedy the lack of joyfulness. This can also be seen as the Three of Cups, right? So it's like you're waiting to be comforted, or you're waiting to get some kind of, maybe you're waiting for company to come over or for something to come through, but it's not. But it kind of is, because it's right there. You just can't see it because you're too focused on needing the help instead of accepting the help. And with these three cards, as soon as you let go of the waiting, you get the thing you're waiting for. What's the advice on the Sun card? The Fool and the Wheel. Yeah, you're stuck in your head about something. I've been stuck in my head about something. Four of Cups on the bottom of this deck, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. You know, this feels like a kid having a tantrum because it's not getting what it wants. But at the same time, it's not getting what it wants because if the universe is going to give you what you want while you're having a moment like this, then, or even one like this, or one like this, then the universe isn't rewarding you, it's enabling you. But if you humble yourself and allow the feeling of humility and patience and receptivity to be your new state of being, then the wheel turns and you get what you need, what you want, what you desire, etc., etc. But if you're in this state, what you're going to get is more of this. It's kind of like someone saying or thinking, like affirming the worst and experiencing the worst and then saying, oh, life is so bad. Well, it's reaffirming the constant pattern of negativity, right? When the reality is we create our reality and it's based off of our actions, thoughts, and emotions. If our emotions and thoughts are off, we can't make actions that are accurate to move us forward. If we're stuck in a pity party, we can't experience the party. If we're stuck waiting, we can't experience the thing we're waiting for. If we're busy looking at the ground and not up at the sky, we're not going to see the sunny sky, we're going to see the dirty ground. If we're constantly trying to spin that wheel and pick a vowel or pick a letter and like, you know, I'd like to solve the puzzle, then you're constantly going to be looking for something to solve. So let it be, let it rest, let it go. And that feeling you get inside you when someone tells you to let go, that feeling of but, like all these different buts, right? All these different swords, all these different excuses of why you shouldn't let go. That's that. Let go, but I don't wanna. Let go, but I don't wanna. If I do, then it means I'm weak. Humility and humbleness isn't weakness, it's strength. That's the key. You have what you need. Let the rest of it go. Pick up your head and look at the sky. Because if you keep looking at the ground and what you're trying to do or what you're hoping to happen, the universe can't give it to you unless it comes to you in this energy. And if it comes to you in this energy, you don't want it because you want something in this energy. So it's like you're trying to manipulate the universe to get what you want regardless of how you feel, and the universe isn't playing that game with you. It's letting you stay stuck. It's like, oh, well, you don't want to be grateful for what you have, even if it's like a plant. Well, then you're not going to get plants. You don't want to be grateful for your sight. You don't want to be grateful for your friends. Then you're not going to have any. And then you're not going to be grateful for them. And then you're going to feel, you know, stuck and whatever. And then you're not going to appreciate. And then that starts a whole other cycle of having to resolve the petty emotions within that kept you stuck in your head. All because you manifested something and you wanted it instantly, but you didn't get it. And that reason of not getting it was only there to get you to see that the energetic vibration has to match. So if you're trying to get love, but you're using, you know, energy of like a overly arrogant confidence, you're not really going to get love, are you? You're going to get like a one-night stand kind of thing. But if you're like humble and kind and honest and caring and nurturing and blah blah blah, you're going to have that love, and then you meet someone who matches that and complements it. Doesn't matter if they take on the form of a devil or an angel, they will be a complement. It's like these two children. Who knows what they really are or who they really are? One's in black, one's in white. Who knows what paths they've chosen? But they're together under the same sun. They're not judging each other. They're not, you know, opposing each other or fighting or trying to get anything out of each other. They're simply enjoying each other's comfort and company. Let's get there's something else here. And if I dig farther into this reading might get much longer, but I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version of what I'm picking up on. Gemini, you're about to experience an entire new phase of life. Like an entire new phase of life. The only thing keeping you from having that experience and phase right now is the way you feel. That's it. There's nothing else in your way. There's literally nothing in the way other than how you think and feel. And believe me when I tell you, it is fucking impossible sometimes to feel humility and to just let, you know, all of the reasons why we've been wronged and let them be. And to just receive the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between, whatever. Just let it come, let it go until you get what's yours, right? If it's not yours, let it pass. If it is yours, hold on to it and treasure it. If it's not yours, you don't need to even acknowledge it because it'll just go right past you. But if it is yours and you're not acknowledging it, it's not the universe's fault that you're not acknowledging it, it's yours. So, which means you must admit your fault. And in order to do that, you gotta feel humble and a little humiliated and ready to receive criticism, right? Because you don't know what's in that cup. It could be a lover, it could be money, it could be hope, it could be dreams, it could be psychic powers, it could be a puppy. You don't know. You don't know what's in these cups. All we know in this image is this person sitting in an ancestral tree area. So it's like a lineage of, you know, whatever emotion this is. And they're not accepting something that's being given to them. But if you accept it and put it there, another cup will show up. And then another cup. And then another cup. And I say this because, look, you accept that cup, you become that. You embrace that cup, you become grateful for it, you get pentacles. You embrace the pentacles, you play with them, you share with other people, and you give and take and all that. And you get even more cups. You look at all those cups and you see what you want and what you don't want. You say thank you, no thank you, thank you, no thank you, thank you, no thank you, thank you, no thank you. Maybe these cups aren't even for you, but they're for you to give to someone else. And you're like, I don't want it. And the universe is like, fool, it's not for you. Take that cup and give it to your friend. You're the universe. I'm working through you to give that to that. So just take it, put it there, and your friend's going to show up and give her that cup. And you're like, nah, I don't wanna. That cup doesn't look like it's for me. And the universe is like, bruh, I know it's not for you. It's for your friend. Take the cup. She's not taking it because she's not allowing herself to receive. It's easier for you to receive. Take the cup and give it to her. That way she can get out of her head and you can get out of your head. You see how that works out? And then you turn those 2 pentacles into 7 pentacles, and you're like, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted 10 pentacles. And the universe is like, yeah, but you started without any, and look at where you are now. And you're like, yeah, you're right. Look at where I am now. I'm powerful. I'm confident. Look at my wand. Look at my power. Look at my kingdom. And the universe is like, yeah, you're feeling good, aren't you? Confident and arrogant, and you got everything you want, right? And you're like, yeah. Now what? Now you get the other thing, right? And then the other thing, 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 and then you get tested again. Are you still grateful for these things, or do I got to take them away from you again to remind you to be grateful? And then you're like, oh no, I'll be grateful. Yay. And the universe is like, good, here's another cup. Here's another lover. Here's another career. And you're like, oh, universe, that's too much. I can't handle any more of it. And then you're like, wait, nope, I can. Give me more, give me more. So you take, you know, the 9 over here. You take 3 away. So the waiting, you take that away and you get success. But if you're constantly waiting, then you're doing this and this. I can keep going, but I'm not gonna, even though it's fun. Goddess card, please, for your feminine energy and your masculine energy. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So, You didn't even need this reading, did you? You already know you're being a brat, just like I know I've been a brat. You already know that you spend more than 16 seconds feeling negative, and then you're wondering why negative things happen. Because you manifested them, because you spent 16 seconds feeling negative emotions. Magic Labdron, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. See it? There's nothing holding you back but your emotional state. And that petty voice inside all of us that says, that's never going to work. That's not going to happen. What do you even want that cup for? Just put it away. It's probably just another cheater. It's probably just another false opportunity. It's probably a car salesman calling you. Face that ego. Ask that voice inside you why it's constantly telling you the worst. And you know what you'll find, most likely what you'll find out when you do that? That part of you that keeps trying to keep you from what's yours is the part of you that's afraid to receive. Because if you receive and your life actually gets better, that means you have no reason to complain anymore. And if you have no reason to complain, who are you going to be without that complaining energy, right? Well, that complaining energy, when harnessed and transmuted to a higher vibration, used productively, can be constructive criticism. So let's say someone's constantly having health issues with, like, I don't know, candida, right? Like a sugar bacteria overgrowth in the stomach, like a yeast overgrowth. But they're like constantly complaining, oh doctor, I'm like burping too much, oh doctor, I'm like pooping sideways, and I'm like falling out of windows when I'm walking down the street and there's no windows, but suddenly I'm falling out of windows. You know, I'm like going to parties and everybody's upside down. I don't know what's going on. Well, doctor's like, what are you eating? And this woman's like, gummy bears all day long, bruh. All day. And the doctor's like, bitch, you crazy. Stop eating them gummy bears. And then they're like, no, but everybody else eats gummy bears and they're fine. And the doctor's like, yeah, but you're not everybody else. You're you, and your body works differently. You're a powerful creator and manifester. If you're constantly feeding your body something with sugar and yeast, then you're going to be creating candida. And if you keep adding to it, then you're going to have the symptoms and health effects of that until you acknowledge what you've done and remedy the situation. Face the ego, find your way, move forward, see the truth, allow cycles to occur, and stop waiting and allow yourself to receive. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to close this out and let's do, I don't know, we'll see which zodiac sign yells at me next. I love you. Take care of yourself.